Good morning, true crime friends. It's me and Holly. I'm holding Miss Hi so that she does not bark like a maniac. She seems to like it. Look, say hi to the people, Holly. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so look, we have a jury. We have a jury in the Charlie Adelson case. I could not be more excited. Okay, so look, trial starts this morning at 8:45 down there in wherever they are. Oh, Tallahassee, Florida. That's North Florida, which is a totally different country than South Florida, like Miami, whatever. Please don't. Stop. Look, just sit here and talk to the nice people with me. Okay, look. After, 2-3 days, jury selection wrapped up yesterday, and they're saying look. Oh my God, I have so many thoughts on this jury selection. First of all, they had Charlie stand up, and they're like, if you look at this man, and in your heart of hearts, you think he looks guilty, he did it, because he was arrested, or because he's here, or because whatever, because his skin is paper white, and, ouch, this dog is stepping on my fat. Ow! Oh my God. The downside of having a big old booty is that if your dog wants to get out of the chair with you, she will step on your big fat booty and it will hurt. Assuming that you have a natural one. I don't know what happens with them fake ones, but with a natural one, ouch! Okay, sorry. I suffered an unfortunate injury right here, live in my living room. This is actually not my living room, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So what was I saying about Charlie Adelson? Oh Lord, this channel is a hot ass mess. What am I talking about? Okay, so look, they have a jury. Oh yeah, they had Charlie stand up. Charlie's looking horrible. Charlie is like the same color as this. Like white people, people of the Caucasian persuasion, which persuasion makes it sound like somebody talked you into being that, but now you just are what you are. Like some people have lots of melanin, some people have less melanin. Charlie apparently has no melanin. He's like white. People tell me, oh, I need to get a tan, I'm white. He's white, super, washed out, pallid, almost gray. Clearly, the sun does not shine wherever he is. Ooh, is he up somebody's bum? Because the sun is not shining wherever that man is. He looks sad. He looks defeated. He looks guilty. Are we allowed to say that out loud? That he just because he looks so terrible. And it's interesting to me because the picture that Wendy painted was that he was out here. He was driving a Ferrari. He had a license plate that said Maestro. He was like, I'm the man, blah, blah, blah. And now he's just like, I'm a sad sack. Yes, I arranged a murder. Yes, my parents are spending millions of dollars on this defense, but clearly I am already defeated. Now, word on the street is for the first 2 years that Charlie did not go to Dan's memorial service. For the first 2 years after he hosted a celebration dinner after the death of his brother-in-law, sir. And then for the first 2 years, he was like, I'm chilling, life is good. And then his co-conspirators got arrested and he was like, oh, they say he fell into a deep depression and has not been out of a depression since. Now look, y'all know I'm not good at math, but look, the murder was 9 years ago. The trials were, those people got arrested 5 years ago. 5 years ago, something like that. So for the past 4 years, see, simple math. I could do simple math, especially since I have a pencil. For the past 4 years, he's been in a deep depression. Isn't that bad for your brain? I can't imagine that that's bad for your brain. And then a year ago, he got arrested. Sir, things are going in the wrong direction for you. You were a millionaire periodontist with all the hookers and blow you could stand. And now you're in prison where reportedly the conditions are terrible. Things are not going good for you, Mr. Charlie. And even if you somehow get out of this, which for the record, I don't think you will, even if you somehow are able to win at trial, what does your life look like afterwards? Worse yet, if you lose at trial, like all the professionals think you will, what does that look like? You gonna get L-whopped, right? We could touch and agree that you gonna get L-whopped. I think Mr. Charlie is going down. And so I was like, okay, who is this jury? What is this jury? I want to know everything about them. They ask a bunch of questions in jury selection. Mr. Josh, it wasn't Josh Dumel, Josh, something that starts with a D. Oh, he has a New York City firm. I was like, oh, should I look around? Hang on, you know I need coffee. I done talk my throat dry. So this dude, Josh, whatever his name is, something that starts with a D, I don't remember right now. He has a firm. He's like the jury selection expert, and the family paid a whole bunch of money to hire him and come in and ask the jurors questions. And so this Josh dude is a lawyer, but his specialty is like analyzing people's minds and whatever. Can you please? You see me working. So he analyzes all. Holly, stop. This is why I was holding her so she would not bark. I'm trying to make a decent video over here and you got me yelling at a dog. So anyway, okay, let her outside. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I have 4,000 children. None of them drive me as crazy as that dog currently, because one of them was driving me real crazy for a real long time. But he's grown up now. But that dog, oh. Anyway, so they've selected a jury. They brought in this special jury consultant. And I'm like, this jury consultant has a whole company where all he does is like make sure you pick the right jury. What is the right jury in this case? Somebody with no eyes and ears, people who don't believe what's in front of them. It'll be interesting to see, though, the results. Like, does selecting the right jewelry for Adelson make the case take longer? All of the legal professionals are saying this is a slam dunk case. I understand why Donna and Harvey, the Adelson parents, are like, we're going to throw everything at the wall and hopefully save our child. But a lot of the co-conspirators are coming out. And one of the co-conspirators, shortly before the murder, like 2 weeks before the murder, reached out and had a phone call with Harvey Adelson. So the daddy was involved. We know Donna, the mama, was involved because she's the one who got the bump. That's when the FBI reached out to her, posing as a hitman, and was like, hey girl, we're gonna need some more money. And she was like, oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. Hello, Charlie. They need some more money. We need to have a conversation. It's about what happened up north. And I was like, girl, you didn't know your line was These people are not criminal masterminds. I mean, to their credit, if we gonna give them credit for anything, they did get away with this for like 2 years, or so they thought. They had 2 years of freedom and whatever after the murder happened. But then ever since then, your life has been turned upside down. What's wild to me is that these people thought, okay, this is our plan. We're going to unalive poor Dan Markel. Although, word on the street, he was kind of a pain in the neck, like an arrogant professor. But that don't mean he should be unalived. Like, come on now. So we're going to unalive this dude and just go on with our happy lives. Does that work? Is that usually how that goes? Do they know a lot of people who have unalived others? Like, even King Tato, the leader of the Latin Kings of North Miami, was having like guilty feelings. How y'all feeling? Because y'all pay for, like, Tato got like a motorcycle or whatever. He was going to jail anyway. He been going to jail his entire life. He said he dropped out of high school because he was in jail at age 15. These people had, the Adelsons, had like the best of everything, right? They had money in the bank. They had a thriving business. They had a beautiful family. Were they sociopaths? Likely, yes, which is how they ended up with themselves in this mess. But it's just like, come on, y'all. What were y'all thinking? You had so much going for you. And this is what you do with your money, influence, and free time? Like, Y'all, listen. Obviously, they're all going to hell with gasoline draws on. Like, we knew that, right? That is already fully established. But on this side of glory, y'all going through it anyway. So they just thought they was going to slip on by, have like a oopsie murder. You don't get one free murder. Like, that's not a thing. Although that one girl, what's her name? Sydney Powell, child, she got, well, it wasn't a free murder, but like, she gonna get out. That's the girl who bonked her mama on the head with the skillet. They just moved her into a new nervous hospital where they have like all this therapeutic whatever to help her brain issues. And people online were losing their ever-loving mind. Like, there's a therapeutic kitchen where they teach you how to cook. And folks was like, oh, they're going to teach her that you're not supposed to bonk your mama on the head with a skillet. They're going to teach you not to stab people. What they're going to teach you over there. These are my thoughts on that, right? Like, if you will someday be back out here in society, please get all the therapy you need. I think they should like triple the amount of therapy that they're giving to everybody in prison who will someday be out here with the rest of us. Because I don't need you doing other stuff. So now you already a convicted whatever. And now you're trying to get a job. That's going to be harder for you. But because it's harder for you, you're going to go back to a life of crime. No, thank you. Get your therapy, learn a trade, do whatever you have to do. Please don't buy a house on my block. Look, I'm one of these NIMBY people. I'm not, you know what NIMBY means? Not in my backyard. I think that everybody should have their good and free right to get your voting rights restored and everything else. But like, if you are unaliver, particularly a serial unaliver, I don't want you living next door. No, thank you. Not in my backyard. Like, no. They should be out here free. I mean, the people who are going to get free, they should be free in society. Just not in my backyard. So anyway, we would talk about the Adelson case. Ruth Adelson is down there in Tallahassee, Florida. Now, she has written a book about her experience with this entire trial and everything else. And so she wrote this book and she's giving lectures on it. And honestly, in my humble opinion, Ruth Adelson is educating people. She's advocating for grandparents. She is out here doing the good work. Her son's life was cut short, but she is out here making it happen. Also, she bringing the heat to the Adelsons. Make no mistake about it. Every time Ruth Markel opens her mouth, those Adelsons are like, dang, oh, she's talking again. Oh my God. Here's the thing, y'all. They're like, oh, we just gonna get rid of Danny and keep on moving. So Danny was argumentative. He was really, really smart, and he was really, really determined. Where do you think he got that from? The original source of all of that fire that Danny was bringing is Miss Ruth. And now y'all have poked the bear. What were y'all thinking? Ruth Markel will chase you to the gate of hell for laying one finger on her baby's head. And you know who else would do that? Every mama out here. Like, every time you wake up, every time you close your eyes, my son Danny is going to be haunting you from beyond the grave when he's not over at the soccer field cheering on his sons and doing all of that. Because he's going to be like, you know, the friendly ghost. Then he gonna come back to your house and make the lights flash and make the doors creak and whatever. And then you can be like, let me just relax and read the newspaper. Boom, Ruth Markel's face live and on this side of glory, bringing the heat to you. Congratulations, Adelsons. You have signed yourself up for 1,000 times more suffering than you thought you were getting before. You thought you were suffering because your little daughter, had to live in a place that you didn't enjoy. Now, your former son-in-law lives with you everywhere. Welcome to the new reality. Here's the other thing that is just tickling me to death about this case. The judge is allowing the jury to ask questions. This is my favorite thing in all the world. I think it should happen in every case. But apparently in Florida, or maybe this county, I don't know how all of that works. The judge has like the choice, like some can ask questions and some can't. I have so many questions. I have questions for King Tato. King Tato, that's Luis Rivera, who was the ride-along dude in the murder. You going into witness protection? What year do you get out of prison? What you gonna do about them tattoos on your neck? I noticed in your arrest picture from 10 years ago, you didn't have tattoos on your neck. Did you get them tattoos in prison? Do you now have hepatitis B? Is that why Charlie is yellow? Are they going to give you like reconstructive surgery? I noticed you with the beard, you look kind of scraggly, but maybe if you shaved it up a little bit, you wouldn't be as scraggly. Are you going to try different hair? Where is your family? How many kids do you have? I know that there's Jessica with the one baby, Lola, or whatever. That's one baby. But I remember that you have 5 kids. Now, are the 4 other kids with your first baby's mom? Or is it a couple babies' moms? Or all of y'all going into witness protection? Where's your mom and them? Whatever happened to Sigfredo Garcia? Do y'all still talk? Do you ever run into Katie? I have so many questions. Something tells me that this very delightful judge would not allow me to ask all my questions. P.S. as an unrelated aside, that judge looks like a family member of mine. Every time I see him, I'm like, is that you? Did I see you at the family? Was that you over there on the pickleball court when we was at the family reunion? Because I'm telling you right now, that judge looks like somebody from my family. And I'm like, okay, what if I'm cousins with the judge? Let me call my mom and them. I'd be like, or my aunties, somebody. Look, my mother might not necessarily be in the know. I got this one auntie who know everybody. You got that auntie. This auntie knows everybody's business. If you think about something, she'll text you and be like, baby girl, I realized you was thinking about, chickens and washing machines and what if you were left-handed? Like, she knows everything and she's half psychic. And she retired, so she got nothing but free time to worry about what you doing. You got that auntie, right? Everybody got that auntie. And we just call her auntie. That's her name, auntie. I have a whole bunch of uncles and aunts. I have a whole bunch of cousins. I got 18 first cousins. If I call up one of my cousins, ooh, auntie's daughter watches this channel. She know who she is. I'll see you down in the comments, girl. Because if any of the cousins are having a conversation, they're like, so I was talking to auntie yesterday. We know what auntie she's talking about. You got that auntie. She's an excellent auntie, for the record. She's not a terrible auntie. She will help you. You need somebody to babysit your kids? Oh, she got your kids. You need somebody to braid your hair? She gonna braid your hair. Now, you can't borrow no money from her. But you need a ride someplace? She gonna hook you up. You need information? Oh, when I get old, I want to be that auntie. I don't have that many nieces and nephews. Maybe I'll be that grandma. Okay, these videos. Oh, Lord. I feel like lately I spend a lot of time wildly off the rails. And maybe that's what you come here for. I don't know. To just watch me sit in the darkness of my very own home and sip coffee from a cup with a profane saying on it and just rattle on about absolutely nothing. But here's the upside. This is the dialogue I would be having in my head anyway. And so I feel like people who watch this channel, first of all, like and subscribe, and thank you so much for being here. You are doing a public service, and that is because if I was not spilling all of this out to you, I would be spilling it out to my family, to my coworkers, to anybody who asked me a question about anything. Somebody would be like, can you tell me how to get to 42nd Street? I'm like, you got to walk that direction. Are you watching the Adelson trial? So, like, y'all doing a public service. Okay. I need to go do my yoga because, I'm trying to get strong. I'm trying to stay young forever. And as I mentioned yesterday, this yoga is not going to, I don't know about your cute. My cute does not happen automatically. I have to work at it. I put in time. I put in effort. I take 500,000 vitamins. I have to work at it. Now, maybe your cute happens automatically, and bless your heart if it does. But I need to go. I need to go do some cute maintenance. A final word about joining this channel. If any of this madness appeals to you, and frankly, I can't imagine why it would, but there are some very, very delightful people who are members of this channel, and we get together every night around bedtime after I have had my magnesium. And it turns out that magnesium is what I use as a sleep aid. It also works on me like Ambien works on some people. I'm sitting there. I'm perfectly normal. I'm thinking too many thoughts in my head. I got my therapeutic Kindle. So I'm sitting there reading a book, trying to calm down. I'm reading a delightful book now called Rude Bitches Make Me Tired. It's an etiquette book. So I'm learning to be etiquacious. I don't know. Man, I don't know what that's called when you have etiquette. So anyway, I'm reading my therapeutic Kindle, learning how to be a lady with my piggies out and stuff. And then my magnesium kicks in. Magnesium makes me high. Who knew magnesium? Not like high, like, ooh, I'm having a good time. Real sleepy and real loopy. And then I had the brilliant idea to start making videos. You ever see anybody make an Ambien video? I'm sure those are someplace here on the YouTubes. Ciao. I just rewatched the video from last night, and all I can say to my members is, I apologize unreservedly. That video was unhinged, positively unhinged. When the video started, I thought, oh, my magnesium has not kicked in, so this is going to be a totally sane video. And then I watched it back just now, and I was like, oh, yeah, is there crack in magnesium or heroin or I don't know what other street drugs there are. I know those other two from TV. I was on something. I I was on magnesium. And then as I watched the video, I pulled out my bottle of it. It was unhinged. The entire situation was unhinged. And for that, I apologize. And I will meet you there again tonight for more of the same delightfulness where we talk about true crime and what pills I take at bedtime. Okay. This is all nuts. I'm going to talk to y'all later. I need to upload this. Have a delightful day. I hope you're watching this video from a safe and comfortable place in your home or on your commute or someplace in your life. You might not even be watching it today. Today is Thursday, October. I have a calendar over there. Thursday, October 26th. The trial starts today. Okay. I'll see you over on the 13th juror, Brandy Churchwell. Be there or be square. I will be there, perched, coffee, ready to go, listening to opening statements. All right, y'all. I'll see you over at Brandy's. Talk to you soon. Bye.